और इस वक्त कांग्रेस एक प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करे, सीधा रुख करते हैं।
Congress Working Committee decided to launch a national-wide agitational campaign, Manrega Bachao Sankram, throughout the country. Basically, the design of the new law is very clear: to kill Manrega, which is one of the best demand-driven scheme of this country, poverty elevation scheme of this country. Not only this country, internationally renowned poverty elevation scheme. You people know that every year 5-6 crore rural families found work in their own villages. Hunger reduced, migration declined, rural wages rose, and durable assets such like a pond, roads, canals, and check dams were created. During droughts, floods, COVID, economical crisis period, Manrega became the strongest safety net for the poor people of this country. Women, Dalit, Adivasis, and the most marginalized benefited the most. Women accounted for nearly 60% of total workdays, gaining equal wages, income security, and social dignity. But now under the BB Gram G, employment is no longer a right. Work will be provided only in panchayats notified by the central government. If a panchayat is not selected, people there have no entitlement to work regardless of poverty or distress. This converts a constitutional promise into a government permission. Manrega was demand-driven. BB Gramji introduces budget-capped normative allocations. Once funds are exhausted, work stops no matter how desperate families are. This silently killed the legal right to work. Basically, now Manrega was one of the most decentralized scheme. Now, everything Delhi decides, village is going to suffer. Earlier, Gram Sabhas and Panchayats planned work based on local needs. Now, VB Gram G centralized all decision making, funds, works, assets, placing full control in Delhi. Many Panchayats will receive zero funds, destroy local planning, and violating the spirit of the 73rd constitutional amendments. Basically, Panchayats are reduced to clerk implementing the central schemes. The bill introduces a 60 days period during peak agricultural seasons. This means government can legally deny work when rural distress is higher. Manrega provided notified wages linked into inflation. BB Gramchi removes this certainty. There is no guaranteed wage right. Wages depend upon what center fix for each panchayat. This opens the door to underpayment and wage suppression, pushing workers further into poverty. Earlier, center paid 100% of the wages. Now that has been reduced to 60%. Poor and migrant states is going to suffer it. What is the result? Result: deny work or divert fund from health, education, and welfare activities. State has only that option. Technology also basically technology is the tool of transparency. Now this new scheme, technology is going to be a tool of exclusion. Workers with worn out fingerprints, poor connectivity or low digital literacy will be denied wages. Basically now, big thing is, in Manrega there is no big contractor can enter now. Big contractor can enter in Manrega. But now, the contractor's space is provided. Manrega created village level assets not covered under other schemes. BB Gramji allows convergence with the large infrastructure programs like PM Gati Shakti. This converts panchayats into labor suppliers for central contractors, reintroducing contractors through the back door and increasing leakages. Then they are claiming, their only one claim is that they are increasing the days from 100 to 125 days. These are very bogus claims, which is not going to happen at all. If you are reducing the wages from 100% to 60%, how can you expect that the main days are going to increase? Biggest false. Who will suffer the most? The question is in front of our nation is that raising rural employment, suppression of wages below minimum wages, increased distress, migration and bonded labor, sharp decline in women's participation, disproportionate impact on Dalit and Adivasi families, weakening of village economies. Then, removing the name of Mahatma Gandhi is also a most condemnable thing. Mahatma Gandhi is not a symbolic alone. Mahatma Gandhi's name is not stand for a symbolic alone. Gandhi represented dignity of labor, village self-rule, and moral responsibility of the states. Erasing his names reflect an attempt to erase the right-based vision behind Manrega itself. Why the Congress launched Manrega Bachao Sankaram? To defend the right to work, protect Panchayat Raj institutions, stand with the women, workers, Dalit, Adivasis and the rural poor, take this issue to every village of this country. Our clear demand is to withdraw VB Gram G Act, restore MGNREGA its original right-based form, restore people's right to work and Panchayat authority. This is what Indian National Congress demanding through this Manrega Bachao Sankaram. Congress Working Committee also given a clear-cut program to our PCCs to implement. It will start on 8th January 2026. 8th January 2026 PCC level preparatory meetings will be held at PCC headquarters with the participation of Pradesh level leaders in the presence of General Secretary in charge of the states. This meeting will focus on briefing the leadership on the implication of the BB Gram G bill, finalizing district-wise responsibilities, identifying key speakers, and ensuring uniform political messaging and mobilization planning for all phases of the campaign. 10th January 2026, district level press conference will be organized at all district headquarters to formally launch the Manrega Bachao Sankaram. DCC President and Senior district leaders will address the media, explaining how the proposed law dismantles the right to work, weaken Panchayati Raj, suppresses the wages, and increase rural distress. 11th January 2026, one-day fast. A one-day fast will be observed at district headquarters or near statue of Mahatma Gandhi or Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. This program will symbolize Congress party moral commitment to the dignity of labor and constitutional rights. Senior leaders, elected representatives, party functionaries, social activists, and Manrega workers will participate and engage the public on the dangers of the BB Gramchi bill.
तो कांग्रेस देश भर में मनरेगा को लेकर अभियान चलाने की तैयारी में है। उसी को लेकर इस प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में महत्वपूर्ण जानकारी साझा की जा रही थी। रुकेंगे यहाँ एक छोटे से ब्रेक के लिए। खबरों का सिलसिला लगातार जारी है, देखते रहिए लाइव।